Welcome back to Mint Out of the Box, the fastest growing action figure opening show here on YouTube. I am your host, the godfather of toys, the J-Bomb. With me as always, WrestleMania Mr. T, greatest baseball giveaway ever, the Randall. I don't know how much longer I can keep saying the fastest growing because we've been here almost a year. We're weeks away from my 1 year anniversary, so maybe less than that. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll drop it. Send me some messages in the comments below. Maybe we can drop that. Maybe we'll be just one of the action figure opening shows here on YouTube. I'd still like to grow a little bit bigger, so if you can, like and subscribe, share this video with your friends if it's something they could be interested in. I came across this tremendous find here at Walmart. I've wanted these two figures. Of all the figures that they put out in this G.I. Joe classified line, which I'm a big fan of, I've had some criticisms of it, and I wish they would have made certain characters, but as far as the Cobras go, I'm pretty happy with it because this here, the Bat, is one of my favorite all-time figures. I thought it was a cool concept. The figure is really cool. It looks really cool. The Alley Viper, this figure looks amazing. The Alley Vipers came out, and I'm not quite sure because I'm not the G.I. Joe expert as some other people are. But if I remember correctly, and going by the color scheme, I was a little bit older and kind of past the G.I. Joe collecting, because as the line got older and went on, to me it kind of got bogged down by the repaints like the Tiger Force and the Night Force. And then they started getting into the Ecto stuff and the Neon stuff and the Space stuff and the Monster stuff. And it just got way out of the line, way off the mark, I thought, towards the end. And like I said, I was kind of older. And I was still in the toys, don't get me wrong, but I was more into the wrestling stuff and some of the other toy lines at the time. But I really liked how this looked. Like I said, it screams 90s, the neon, but it's a cool looking figure. So I figured today we'll open this one up. A lot of parts on these. Sometimes I think a little bit too many parts, too many accessories. I mean, I guess we're in the day and age now where collectors buy this stuff, and people know the importance of keeping all the weapons and accessories together. Producer Steph keeps me loaded with Ziploc bags, so when I'm sitting in my easy chair at night opening figures that I don't open up here on the show, she has them in my chair so I can easily access them and put all my parts in there. Because if I ever down the line want to trade something or sell something for or whatever, which I usually don't do, if I want to make sure someone else has this someday, I want to make sure they have all the pieces to it, because that was one of the major things about, if you go back now and collect vintage, getting the actual vintage accessories that went with it are really hard. Star Wars, some of the weapons are super hard to get. Then you get into the repo ones. I like them. I think they serve a purpose, but then you got a whole bunch of crazy people out there that fight over it like it's something worthwhile. But hey, I'm sure I fight over stupid things, but not that. So I do like that they don't lock these in like the McFarlanes, so I don't have all this stuff to cut out and waste time. But you throw this visor on real quick. Not quick. And here's how he looks. The visor down. He's got all these cool weapons. He's got this cool looking shield. Little handle gimmick and screen on the back. He comes with all these weapons that strap on. You got the guns that go in here, the knife, all that. I'll put it all together and throw a picture of it when it's all together. I watched a video after pretty much chronicling the failure of the Snake Eyes G.I. Joe movie, and somebody in that video was someone that worked on the Hasbro G.I. Joe line, and they predicted that this line was going to go away. I think the only thing that's really hurt this line is production and distribution, as pretty much with everything nowadays, and just who they pick to the characters they pick. I mean, G.I. Joe, I mean, any collector out there probably could complain or have their criticisms on who they pick. But like I said, the barbecue figure they made, it's a cool figure, but for this early in the line, I was looking more of like, you know, throw Grunt or Flash or someone like that. You know, those characters are super unrepresented. But up that bid. Sorry, producer Steph just showed me. Go up to 10. Sorry, we're trying to win some stuff for my 1989 Star Lineup collection that I'm trying to amass. One of the biggest undertakings. One day I'll do a video on that. But back to the G.I. Joe line here. How many Snake Eyes and Storm Shadows and Baroness and Dukes and Roadblocks do we need? Like, there's got to be like a sweet. They're making Spirit the Native American character. To me, which is always, I was never a really big fan of the figure, but and a super racist ass arrow gun, but it was the 80s. Like, he was still called an Indian probably back then. But like I said, when's the last time they made Zap, the Bazooka Soldier, or Flash, the Laser Trooper, or Grand Slam? You know, make some guys like a bigger version of Grand Slam or Flash would be an amazing figure. You know, they've made so many versions of all those other characters that's named. Now make it Dusty. Guys like that. I mean, like I said, that was my idea for the next G.I. Joe movie. Kind of like what Suicide Squad did. Grab a bunch of people from G.I. Joe and make a movie about a bunch of characters that we ain't seen in a long time. So, like I said, it's like this now, but I'm sure producer Steph and her magic and editing will show you some pictures of him with all his gear on. I'm glad the line's not going away. They got a bunch of stuff coming out this year. I hope it keeps going, because with a little bit of tweaking and a little bit better, selection of characters, it could be a pretty great line. So that's it for Mint Out of the Box this week. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for watching. If you like, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you can catch this amazing highbrow entertainment every week. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Welcome everybody. Oh, stop it. You distracted me.